Well, looks like we're getting two foodie stories this week. If you haven't caught my Chick-fil-A story, do check it out. It is an amazing story on how the insanity in Flatbush, Brooklyn, when it comes to delivery. If you happen to live in Brooklyn, you wonder why it takes so long to get a Chick-fil-A order. Well, do catch that video. It's amazing. Now, there is another video. There's another story we've been trailing right now. If you're familiar, about last year sometime, we did a Papaya King story. Now, if you're not familiar with Papaya King, it is one of the best hot dogs in New York City. It's been around since hey, listen, it's been around before I was born, and anyone older than me, because this company has been around for many decades. It was on 86th Street and 3rd Avenue, for those of you who want to Google it up. Unfortunately, the building structures around it were being sold left and right. There was a controversy to that situation. Lawsuits pertained in the building structure itself by the tenants. And what happened was a deal was made for Papaya King to move out, to move across the street to another location, while this location, the 86th Street, 3rd Avenue corner, would be demolished to make room for a new large building.
Julia Child once called it the best hot dog in New York. And since 1932, this New York institution always said their Franks are tastier than filet mignon.
I see this place every night, and now hearing that it's going to close, I'm very sad.
Papaya King, the famous red and yellow spot on the Upper East Side, famous for not only its dogs, but its juice.
The drinks are delicious, and I always get something different, so it's like never the same.
The 90-year-old eatery has people flocking for one last taste, as the lot Papaya King sits on is reportedly up for redevelopment, meaning it could be demolished. Gone for good.
Just ketchup.
New Yorker Terry Salenbean brought her friends from Wyoming to the popular spot. After snagging 2 dogs apiece and a papaya and mango juice, they were more than satisfied, but sad to think this place would be shut down.
Now, for now, it was supposed to have opened, but something happened. And basically, now what we have is a pissed off owner of a company have to go look for a new place to reopen. The place is shuttered now. And a landlord suing the shop for millions. So this is from Eatery, New York. Written by Melissa McCart. This was in January 8th of this year. The story is the Papaya King comeback is over before it started. Papaya King, the 90-year-old hot dog institution, was set to be saved from extinction this spring and moved across the street. Now those plans are dead in the water and legal trouble is afoot. Since 2020, there have been reports of the hot dog royalty being ousted from its location on 86th and 3rd Avenue due to the building being sold by developers. In April, the Upper East Side reported that it was poised to open a new spot at 1535 3rd Avenue between 86th and 87th Street. It's just directly across the street. 9 months later, Google has marked that new location as permanently closed. The phone line is dead, and Papaya King is being sued. The Upper East Side report this spring included photos of the new location run by Sajid Sid Sohail, who also reportedly owns the multi-franchise spots such as Abampan. Despite the restaurant appearing ready for customers based on the updated interior, the business remained dark. This January, the Daily News reported that the shop never opened because the landlord wouldn't allow Papaya King to install a kitchen hood, essential for the business. The location is now listed for lease. With the restaurant never having come to fruition, the landlord is suing Sohal for $4.4 million for a breach of contract, claiming it violated the terms of the lease signed in March, failed to maintain a $5 million insurance policy on the premise, and did not open within 6 months of signing the lease, among other claims. The lawsuit in several months in the making, with the new location have been served a notice with its new landlord for $39,000 for September's rent. The building that housed the original Papaya King was sold to developer Extel in 2021 for $21 million. Think about that for a minute, folks. Just that little corner, $21 million. And then again was sold in October to ZD Jasper Realty for $24 million. The corner spot serving snappy hot dogs and tropical drinks have been the cornerstone of Manhattan's lore, which Constant Gus Paulus originated from Athens, Greece, opened in 1932. Over the years, it spawned several outposts in Hollywood, St. Mark's Place, downtown Brooklyn, but all since have closed. Now, there's a lot more to the story, especially with the sale of that corner. There was like I said, there was a big fight because certain parties did not, who had money in that corner, had not signed off it. It went into that. This is why Papaya King is where it is today. But, the landlord wants to sue. But the thing about it is, you have to think, they wanted to put a range hood up, which is basically cooking smoke and stuff like that to go up into it. Why wouldn't you agree to that? It's like a kit. If you have a cookery kitchen, a restaurant, something like that, you're going to put a kitchen hood over your cooking devices. Why wouldn't you want that? Why would you want smoke pouring out into the customers' faces? Now, I understand, you get the smell of the hot dogs, which if you've ever been there, it is one of the best smells that you can get out of the place. Like I said, a hot dog that snaps when you bite into it, the orange juice, the pina colada, all those drinks were fantastic on there. And this is a shame that this is going on. Now, should the landlord sue? It's a fine line. This guy wanted to put this in there. If you're denying, it's like saying, yeah, you could put a piece of furniture in, but long as it's not a sectional. You're trying to dictate what they can and cannot put in. It's a rental on there. Does it violate the law? No, I don't think so. Nothing that what has been said in the Daily News article or this article itself. Because if it was, okay, then it's a deal breaker to the situation. And I honestly think it's a deal breaker that this landlord did not want to allow them. I think the landlord just wanted to break the contract, and this is the way he did it, and wanted to make money off the situation. But I could be wrong. So you tell me in the comments below your thoughts to this situation. Because, this is an iconic place, many people back and forth, and you may say to yourself, well, what about the guys on 77th and over? They're not the same people. They're not the same company. They're just copycats, and there are many copycats to Papaya King. All of them are good. Some of them are a little, there's like one or two. There's one on 14th Street off 2nd Avenue that mimics it, but not to the, like the other mimics do. They're not that great, especially the juice. But do tell me in the comments your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Hopefully today's the day I've earned your subscription. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. And once again, be sure to check the Chick-fil-A story. We've just also posted as well. Thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.
Thanks for watching, commenting, and sharing this video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe as this helps the reach of this channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have the ability to help support this channel as new internet laws around the world will diminish our reach and affect our sponsors. If you choose to help, there are two ways listed in the description below. The first link will lead you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will lead you to our gear shop where you can buy shirts, mugs, and other gear. Discounts will be listed on the site. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.